T-Ball's great with the dames.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's only coming.
Okay, now we can get it. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna take you out, man. We're gonna take your T-Ball out. Here it comes. Yeah, what's up, Pasta? Oh, yeah, nice. You're gonna lock what? So what, we answer Philippe first? What's the bigger threat here right now? Is it Philippe? What's he gonna do? He's gonna give Doomed. Selkirk's at 5.
Nothing more.
Give me my son.
Was it Yennefer lost? Or Vilgefortz or something? Got your first non-loss with SY this season. Nice. Good on you. So you haven't played much of it at all? What kind of SY was it? Vivian.
Yes?
Long live, etc. etc.
Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. For today, I've put together a siege list. Leader we're utilizing is Inspired Zeal because of that. So with this order, we get to boost an allied Northern Realms unit by 2 and give it Zeal. We have 3 charges. We look to use the charges for the following cards. It's going to be reserved for Vengeance, Prince, and Selkirk when we play those cards out. Crystal Skull is a stratagem. Get to boost an allied unit by 4, give it fail. I went with this to offer some protection to our engines. So in some cases, round 1, you could give it to cards like Raphard's Vengeance, perhaps some siege engines that we play out, and the Redanian Knight. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then I'm going to discuss how to execute strategy for this deck. So to begin with, we've got 2 Redanian Knights. Barricade, Range Throw. At the end of your turn, boost off by 1. So it has to have armor, and it has to be played on the range throw for this to work. That's what that means, basically. Exposed, if it loses armor. Moved self to the melee row. Then damage the highest power enemy unit by 2. Grace 8, boost adjacent units by 1. So the idea is that we can use Redanian Knight to synergize with Raphard's Vengeance crew ability, do extra damage through the crew. It can help set up crew also for these siege engines, in particular the siege tower, which is pretty nice. So round 1 cards, and they're also thinners to thin out through Raphard's Vengeance round 1. 2 siege towers. Zeal order, gain vitality 2. Crew, if this card is played in between 2 soldiers, boost self by 2 instead. So that's the best way to play this. It's got a cooldown of 2 as well. So once again, play these both out with Redanian Knights round 1. We can thin these out through Raphard's Vengeance. And it's really nice to play the siege towers in between the siege masters in particular. Then we've got Pillar in this list. On deploy, allows you to purify a unit. So if one of our units gets locked or poisoned, we can remove it. If the opponent has a defender status unit, a resilience unit, you can also remove it that way. We've got double winch in this deck. Boost an allied unit by 5, reduces cooldown by 3. We can of course use this for any of our siege engines that have a cooldown. But in particular, I like to take the winches in round 1 to target Raphard's Vengeance with it. So it gives us good tempo and extra thinning and consistency in the deck. Got Bombardment in this deck. Plays really good, especially with Siege over a long round. Split 4 damage randomly between all enemy units. Increase the damage by 1 for each Siege engine you control. That's why it's best played when we're playing Scenario card. Or if you've got a few extra Siege engines on the board, it still plays with good value. Double Siege Master. Order, reduce an allied unit's cooldown by 1. Whenever you play Siege Engine, summon self from your hand to the left of it, then draw a card. We can play both Siege Masters out round 1 and just use their order ability on Siege Tower and Raphard's Vengeance. Double Reinforced Ballista. Formation, if we play this on the melee row, it gains Zeal and you can use the order right away. If we play it ranged row, boost self by 1 instead. Resupply, whenever we play a Warfare card, reduces cooldown. Okay, so pretty strong engine. Order, damage unit by 1, cooldown of 1. I'd suggest saving the siege engines, which do damage, all these pings of damage, for when we're committing our siege scenario card over a long round 3. Perhaps you could sparingly play 1 or 2 of them before then as well, if you like. Caraballista. Resupply as well. So because these siege engines have resupply, what we want to do is really get them down on the board first before we start playing warfare cards. Order, ranged, damage an enemy unit by 2. So we're going to play this ranged throw. Cooldown 3. Crew, at the end of your turn, gain 1 armor. So if you play this between 2 soldiers, you can get extra protection. I've got 1 boiling oil in this list. Damage an enemy unit by 5. Death blow, purify adjacent units. I've got boiling oil in here for a tech against Sov. Helps against Saskia and other immunity units. So if we can kill something next to Sov, then we can target Sov with Heatwave, and we can still make Heatwave work in this deck. So you kind of hold this on you as you need to play it out. For more control, got Margarita in here. Zeal order ability allows you to lock an enemy unit. I went with this over Dorigary because we have Amphibious Assault, so we can actually search for this, but I actually prefer the other lock more over this because it's nice to play cards which have deploy. They resolve first on the battlefield. Falter's Pride, resupply, Zeal order, damage an enemy unit by 2, adjacent units by 1, cooldown 4. If we play it between 2 soldiers, set cooldown to 2. We can leave Falter's Pride in deck for King Henselt to play this card out, draw it to the board when we're playing Siege Scenario card, long round 3. Or if not, we could just play it from hand, obviously, at that time as well. Selkirk for control. Order melee, duel an enemy unit. We can use 1 leader charge on Selkirk, remove something. Because we've got so much control in this deck, You can use a combination of Heat Wave and like one of these round 1 if you like. Prince, similar kind of play. If we play Prince range row, boost off by 1, melee row, order place with Zeal. Damage an enemy unit by 4 is the order. Inspired, if this unit's power is higher than its base power, duel an enemy unit instead. So we want to play Prince ranged, he gets a boost, and then we use leader and he'll duel and destroy something off the board. Raphard's Vengeance for tempo and thinning and deck consistency round 1. Order, play a bronze unit from your hand, then draw a card. So we want to have the Bronze Siege Towers and the Redania Knights for this to be thinned out round 1. Very important. Cooldown 5, crew. Whenever you play a unit next to this card, damage a random enemy unit by 2. Mages also contribute to this card's ability. We're going to use Raphards to win round 1. It's high tempo play. You play Raphards down, give it leader charge, start thinning, playing your bronzes. We've got Heat Wave to banish a unit or an artifact. Best probably saved at the end of the match as a Toll Punish option. King Henselt. Deploy, play a crew unit from your deck. Whenever an adjacent unit's cooldown decreases, boost up by the same amount. So card positioning is important in this list. Always place Henselt next to cards that have cooldown, so we're getting extra boost that way. And we have Henselt. Round 1, we can use Henselt to draw Vengeance if we didn't find it. If not, it's really best saved with Siege Scenario card over a long round 3 to pull us Foltest Pride. Then we've got Siege Scenario card. This is our long round 3 card. That's how we want to play this deck out. As we play Siege Engines, we just spawn and play the following cards out. That's what you have to know. I'd suggest playing Siege Scenario melee row to leave room ranged row for all our Siege Engines and other units. And then to finish, we've got Amphibious Assault. It's an echo card, so we get to play it twice. Allows us to play a Northern Realms unit from our deck with a provision cost 9 or less. We're boosting it by 1 for each provision below the limit. AA is, of course, nice to utilize just to find our Siege Engines when we're playing Scenario card in particular. So now that I've covered the list, let me explain how to execute strategy for this deck. We have a heavy control list here. I've developed this list keeping in mind I wanted to make it more on the competitive side as much as possible. What I suggest we do usually is just push hard to win round 1, go along round 3, and just board wipe with our Siege Engines. If you're versing a control deck, you could consider bleeding the opponent or trying to 2-0 them with Siege Scenario card as well. Okay, so let's discuss this deck in terms of going along round 3. What you want to do round 1 is play out Raphard's Vengeance, thin out the Siege Masters, place Siege Towers out, Redania Knights out, Winch, maybe 1 Siege Engine. We can consider committing control such as a lock, 1 of each dual unit. And I'd recommend saving Heatwave and another dual unit for a long round 3. Should be enough to get us round control. Over a long round 3, open up with Siege. And then just start establishing all your Siege Engines down on the board first. We play Henselt into Foltest Pride. Once all the Siege Engines are down on the board, then you play your Warfare cards out. Start destroying stuff off the board. Commit whatever other control you have in the form of the dual units. Final say at the end of the match, Heatwave your opponent's tallest unit. So hope you have fun watching the following matches, and thanks a lot for your time and support. Winch is pretty good round 1 too. Okay. Oh crap.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot.
Here we go.
Nilfgaard, attack! Momentum. A fraction of massive velocity.
Nice. Selkirk? Okay.
Let's give up now.
Hey, how are you? Siege today. Heavy control list.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers. Don't recognize your old mates. We're
Wow.
the Crinfrid Reavers.
Oh my goodness, say. Yes, apparently we are. Count how many times you're going to hear that in this match.
It's the Grimford Reaver's honor that's at stake here. No time to whimper.
Jeez Louise. I guess we winch. Go for the crew value.
Long live, etc., etc.
Going ham. Yeah.
With the Grimford Reavers.
Full leader, you name it. Yeah, pretty good, Nicholas. How about yourself?
Censor!
Are we at risk if I play on though? I mean, we're still on 7 cards. Siege tower. Wow, it's so strong. Good night. See you next time. Reavers are hell strong. We can snipe Reavers with bombardment. Right.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
AA for a lock. You reckon they got Purify? Would they consider that right now against me? Otherwise, I just Heatwave, to be honest with you, because it's that devastating.
I'll gladly help. I live to see it.
Thank you very much for the follow, Teasy.
There are things in the universe of which even the sages have not dreamt.
Let's go.
They're not gonna stop, are they? Ah, screw this, man. We're going all in. It's time to get tactical.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Grimford Reavers.
Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, Nicholas. Really appreciate it. Should we snipe? What if we go like this? Like that? My goodness, how many you got, man?
It's the Grimford Reaver's honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper.
play this out. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh my god, Dwim.
Magic is a curse, a blessing, and progress.
We want to snipe this? Are we certain we're going to get it? Not really. Yeah, we'll see. I can't believe I have to spend gold cards on bronzes. What is this madness? I'm heat waving a freaking 2-powered unit, man. This is so cracked, dude. These Reavers. Thanks a lot, Nicholas. Appreciate it. Thanks for your kind words. Yes. Now we just delete what they play. It's the Reavers! No, I haven't heard it enough. Say it again. I'm not satisfied. Oh my gracious. Yeah, looking good.
Best give up now.
That feels satisfying. So good. Yeah, that feels great against this deck. Yes! That's a satisfying win against Reavers, man. They're strong as hell. Henselt pulls this. I'm so surprised that they did that in a 2-card deficit. That is freaking sick. I love it. That's so cool, man. I can play here for crew, I guess. Because there's nothing to damage right now, is there? Just do it this way? Or... Let's see what they target. Yo, what's up, Leonidas? How are you? I'm doing alright. How's your deck guides going, man? You playing Snap now? How's Marble Snap? Maybe not a bad idea. About to head out to a friend's. Oh, nice. Hope you have a good time. Thanks for coming on my stream. Appreciate it.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Sons of Nilfgaard, onward. We can still thin this way. I have to be careful. This is going really tall, though. I can play this. Side addiction. Ah, okay. No problem. Is that it's a risk maybe if I winch into that? It makes it really big. Maybe not winching into that. Oh, we go this way. Two big units? Nah, let's get this. They should be passing now anyway. Oh.
A noble plan indeed, I say.
You almost died. Ugh. Probably pass because it's gonna be Ivar, isn't it? Okay. They wasted good combos here, actually, I feel.
Wars are won with discipline, my lords.
Has to play gold because they played what's his name? Calvate. No siege. No AA. All right. Wow, and just passing all that hard work. Well, what'd they play? They played Defender in this list, maybe? I mean, that's a perfect scenario for us. Us to go first in a long round. We'll take it. Yes. Come on, Siege. You freaking have to show up. Yes! No AA? Nah, bruh. You're gonna give us AA. Okay, I'll take it. I won't be too greedy. We'll consider it. Okay. Would they have Damien in there? Hefty Helga is most likely in there. Ah. Wonderful.
I pass on
Yes! Yes! The magic is here tonight. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you, Lord. That's right. Well, that's gone range throw. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Really? Henselt into this. I mean, A8 could even go for a lock. Nah, we want more siege engines. Don't we? I like it how they seize that unit, because our trebuchet is getting guaranteed value. Very kind opponent. Magni division, right?
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
May get something good, man. They got Rune Mage. Yeah. Just for Zeal, is it?
I demand satisfaction.
Yeah, that's smart.
Now.
Why do you have to make things so difficult? That's right. This way? Maybe that way. Ooh.
What's this called?
Amazing. Well played. Vilgefortz 2, is that right?
An interesting
Give up
choice.
now!
Okay, you give me a Grace unit. Nausicaa Sergeant?
Senses can be fooled easily.
You're likely to go, right? Trebuchet. Avoiding. But you never know. It could be that too.
Fight for the Emperor and you might be free.
It could be. I wouldn't say no. Because it's looking a lot like the NG imprisonment rent-free one when they do that. So we want to destroy their units. Maybe focus on doing that. Like this. Prince ranged. And then heat wave. Oh, it's just so strong. I can't even compete with it. Wait. Yeah. It could be a Triss thing, man.
Come forth, coward, and your own doom confront.
Wow. Ivar just for damage?
Turning those strengths against him. That's the trick.
Okay, maybe it's not if they played it there. We lost. By how much? Another one? By 8 points? We went ballistas kind of later. Give me Raphart's Vengeance. No, you don't want to? That's right, you'll come around.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Siege, we'll take that too. Yeah, sweet. Okay. I might make one next. Try to make a competitive dwarves list. Yeah, we don't like this here, do we? Can we go like that? And then perhaps we do this. It's made a pretty tall target, but let's see what happens. Monroe.
May be none too tall. My crash goes as well as any other.
I think we have to get this out of there. You tell him, Selkirk. Let him know what's up. What a sick premium, man. Looks mad. Sorry for blocking the view. But yeah, pretty sick premium. Oh man, we're getting good commitments. Yeah, we're definitely getting fantastic commitments here. Get rid of your barricade. Shall we go for maybe a reinforced ballista? A lock? Probably not necessary. Yeah. Yo, chat, what's your favorite premiums? Let everyone know. I think Deadlife High Vampire is pretty good too. They're row stacking quite a bit. Is it gonna be Zoltan that row boost? Are they gonna play what's this? Is it Mahakam Guard? The one that boosts as well?
Long live, etc., etc.
We're good like this, yes. Fairy Mother? Nice. Ulula? Yeah, she's great. Eldane? Okay, good, good. Yeah, you guys got good choices. Oh. Are we passing on 5? I don't know. I'm spending heat wave here, but you know what? That's really good for defender and brewer if it's that kind of a list. Oh boy.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
Do you want to target that? They have a lot of armored units as well. Wow, we got the round, friends. Amazing. Our biggest concern would be losing on even or just giving up round control because they're really high tempo. And then we have to waste some of our setup. Man, and we still got these good cards. Yeah, the animations, yes. Oh yeah, it's a great card too, the dragon. If we're talking about song, Mahakam. Oberon Conqueror, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys, that's like one of the best aspects of our game, right? The artwork's amazing. Need this for this. Looks like it takes a lot of work. Photoshop. Easy. They did some thinning, right? Round one, what they do? These. Oh yeah, they've done some thinning. Down to 7 cards. We just missed Prince, but we may pull him now with this. You never know. Hopefully we pull something good. Yeah, that's not really good for him at this point. You don't want that in a round 3. I mean, it's still an engine, but this is like a round 1 or 2 card war. Vegas, yeah.
Was it so plowing crummy in Nilfgaard?
Right.
It's not about why, it's about why not.
Do we just want to go for it? Play reinforced ballista. Start answering these, maybe. I mean, they could go leader there.
One piece. Fight for it. Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
AA now. Or do we winch? What if we play this here and then play this for the cooldown? Two soldiers. Set cooldown to 2. And we attack this now. We winch that. Don't have to play this range now. No more. Maybe we AA first. We lock Brewer. Yeah, what's up, Forest?
I hope we can trust you.
Maybe here as well. what's my leader for? Now we boiling oil the resilience unit. They play a dwarf.
Maybe relax the heat while I'm at it.
No, if I boiling oil, I purify brewer actually. That's bad. We could go there. What are we attacking? Maybe this way? What a close match, dude. Oh yeah, scoundrel.
Can use a pint.
Okay, let's see. Well, this be hitting. Oh, it's hitting there. Is it really? Oh my god. Oh, that's too much stress.